Welcome to Success Talks with Rodney Salisbury. I hope you will support my sponsors who bring you this podcast absolutely free and with limited interruptions. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'll get started in just a second.
The reviews are in. The book from voiceover superstar and coach Rodney Salisbury is another runaway hit. Readers from all over the world are raving about tongue twisters and vocal warm-ups. You can find this and his other titles at the top of the voiceover bestsellers list on Amazon.
David Bowie. David Robert Jones was born on January 8, 1947. He was known professionally as David Bowie. He was a singer, songwriter, and actor. A leading figure in the music industry, Bowie is regarded as one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century. He was acclaimed by critics and musicians, mostly for his innovative work during the 1970s. His career was marked by reinvention and visual presentation, with his music and stagecraft having a significant impact on popular music. Are you looking for expert advice on advancing your voiceover career? Are you just getting started in the business? Join the Consultants Club and receive monthly coaching on how to read scripts, interpret copy, and get work in the fastest growing business in the world. When you join the Consultants Club, go to RodneySalisbury.com and sign up. During David's lifetime, his record sales estimated at over 100 million records worldwide, and they made him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. In the UK, he was awarded 10 platinum album certifications, 11 gold, and 8 silver, and released 11 number one albums. In the U.S., he received 5 platinum and 9 gold certifications. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1996, and Rolling Stone placed him among its list of the 100 greatest artists of all time, and named him the greatest rock star ever, following his death in 2016. And we'll be back after this message.
Baby, come give me something.
You Can Bank on Your Voice, 2nd edition. Get your copy at Amazon.com. Get the audiobook on Audible.com. You Can Bank on Your Voice, 2nd edition. Get your copy today. And although I really enjoyed his music, the thing that impressed me most about him is the fact that he formed a Bowie bond. Now, what he did was this. He used the future revenue streams of his back music catalog, future album sales, and even live shows as collateral to issue a Bowie bond. He raised $55 million, okay? And he securitized the royalties from his music to construct these bonds. In other words, he gave up the royalties, and this enabled him to enjoy revenue immediately as a lump sum from the sale of bonds rather than having to wait for revenue to flow in over time. In other words, he got his money up front.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Daly for dailyvo.com. I want to tell you about one resource I highly recommend for vocal warm-ups because it takes out all of the guesswork and it was purpose-built with voiceover in mind. It's called Rodney Salisbury's Tongue Twisters and Vocal Warm-Ups with Other Vocal Care Tips. How's that for a title? So in case you don't know, Rodney Salisbury is a top-tier talent and coach, motivational speaker, and author of several books on voice acting, including You Can Bank on Your Voice and Step Up to the Mic. The book is available in print and on Kindle, and you can find it at Amazon or Rodney's personal website, rodneysalisbury.com.
So this is an example of the time-shifting effect you can create in finance. And what I mean by time shifting is you're getting the money now instead of waiting a long time to get money for your royalties. The bonds had a 10-year duration and issue price of $1,000 with coupon of 7.9%. They were very popular not only because of the return, but also because investors wanted to own a bit of rock history. Graylin Brown, the new novel by Rodney Salisbury. It's the heartwarming story about a family in Detroit. The Motown sound was alive and well. The Philly soul sound was alive and well. And the big 3 automakers were making wonderful cars every day. Graylin Brown, the novel. Get your copy at Amazon.com or wherever books are sold. A guy named David Pullman, he was the banker that created the Bowie bond. Okay, he did this for David Bowie. And on maturity in 2007, the royalties reverted back to David Bowie. So, for David Bowie, how smart was that, right? He got his royalties back, and thus he could go into another investment and make money with his music publishing. This is definitely something for Success Talks because Mr. Bowie did well as he gained immediate cash from investors while they gave up liquidity and took the risk. He was not only a fine musician, but he was a shrewd businessman. And we here at Success Talks are proud to celebrate the outstanding career of David Bowie.
You can listen to any of Rodney's podcasts at any time. Go to rodneysalsberry.com.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I urge you to listen to future podcasts where I will continue to try and make you better than before. My goal is to point you in a positive direction to success right here on Success Talks with me, Rodney Salisbury.